And welcome back to Top Cheddar Sports. This is a special episode, if you want to call it that, today. We're going to talk about the PLL, and for those of you not familiar with what the PLL is, it is the Premier Lacrosse League, enjoying its first inaugural season this year. All summer it's been going on. It's been a lot of fun to watch. It's been on the NBC Sports Networks, so NBCSN, NBC. It's been on both of those on typically Saturdays and Sundays. And they are currently in their postseason, so I kind of wrote it out. Hopefully you can see. I'm going to walk through this because what the PLL has been doing, I just find fascinating, and it's just a great idea, so I wanted to share it with all of you for those who are not familiar with it. So this is their postseason bracket. So the PLL consists of 6 teams. There's no cities. What they did is all 6 teams would travel city to city to a different city each week and just all play each other in there. So you have Chaos, Whipsnakes, Archers, Redwoods, Atlas, and Chrome. Those are the 6 teams in the league. So what the PLL does for this postseason is they wanted each of the 6 teams, regardless where they finish in the regular season, to have something to play for in the postseason to keep fans of every team interested and engaged. So now Chaos finished first in the PLL and the Whipsnakes second. So they actually faced each other in the first round of the playoffs. Now I know what you're thinking, that's kind of weird. If you're the 2 best teams, shouldn't you get a, like in normal leagues, you would get a bye or you'd face the worst team, right? Now here's what they did. So 1 and 2 seeds played each other. The winner of that game, which was the Whipsnakes, automatically goes to the championship. They get a bye week this week. They're in the championship. They'll play for the title, just like that. Now the loser of that game, which was Chaos, who actually finished first, but Chaos, they now play the winner of the 3 versus 4 matchup, which was Archers and Redwoods. So 3 and 4 played each other just like 1 and 2. And now here's another reason why I love that concept. So now the Redwoods beat the Archers, so they're facing Chaos. The winner of that game, this will be this weekend. The winner of that game is going to face the Whipsnakes for the championship again. What happened to the loser of this game? This is where it gets fun. So the Archers lost, so they're now facing the Chrome, who finished last and lost to Atlas. So basically the 6th seed is now facing the 3 seed in the second round. This is also this weekend. Now the Atlas, who finished 5th, beat Chrome, who finished 6th, so they automatically play for the number 1 draft pick game. This is what the PLL has done differently. So in most leagues, the worst team just automatically gets the first pick. It can lead to tanking on purpose. It can lead to a lot of things. But the PLL, they're making the teams earn it. And they're giving any team, really, aside from this game, any team a shot at it. So pretty much 3 through 6 gets a shot at this. So the Atlas, since they won, they automatically go to play for the first overall pick. And now Archers will face Chrome for the right to play them in that game. So Archers, who finished 3rd in the league, could theoretically, even though they lost in the first round, which is disappointing, they could now earn the first overall pick. So it's just something that's really interesting that I've been meaning to bring up for a while to you guys. I've personally been watching this league all season. I've loved every minute of it. It's action-packed. They shorten midfield by 10 yards, so it's quick transitions from offense to defense and vice versa. They added a 2-point line, much like in basketball, the 3-point line, so there's a 2-point goal line, which has led to a lot of excitement as well. These are the best lacrosse players in the world, just putting on a show all season. It honestly has been really fun to watch. And if you haven't seen any of it yet or have never watched lacrosse, I implore you to give it a chance. Watch the games this weekend. You got Archers and Chrome, Chaos and Redwoods. They're going to be fun. It's honestly just a really fun league, and I can't wait for next year. And I just love this playoff format. Very interesting. So now, by the way, the loser of Archers Chrome, their season's done. Winner goes on to play for the first overall pick. Same here, loser of Chaos Redwoods, their season's then done. Winner will play for the championship game. Both of this week will be in Philadelphia. I believe they're in Boston this week. They were in Columbus for the first round. So it's just a really cool concept, I think, just jumping city to city, and also certainly this playoff bracket. I love that they're making teams earn it. They're not just handing it out. I think this would be an interesting concept to apply to some of the bigger leagues, like obviously the Big Four. Not sure how it would work, but if you take maybe the worst teams and do a mini playoff bracket with them for the first overall pick, just seeding in the draft basically, it could make things more interesting for those fan bases that suffer with their teams sucking all year as well. Something to think about. But yeah, again, I implore you to give it a shot. I just wanted to share that. Hopefully we can do more, we can talk more Premier Lacrosse League and maybe some Premier League soccer in the future. I would love to talk about both of those. But for now, enjoy, and thanks for tuning in. And leave a like, leave a comment, smash the subscribe button. And if you have been watching the PLL, let me know what you think. Let me know which team you're rooting for. I'm personally a Redwoods guy. So big game this weekend. Hopefully they win. But yeah, let me know what you think. And if you've never watched lacrosse, let me know why. And like I said, give it a shot and let me know what you think after you give it a shot.